Hello, everyone. It's Carolyn Cooper from Simply Align, and I'm here with another certified Simply Align practitioner with me today. And today we get to talk to Terri Richins. She's been a certified Simply Align practitioner for a while. She's just full of wise words to share with us today, I'm sure. So, Terri, I'm going to turn the time to you. Tell us a little bit about yourself and how you got going with Simply Align.
Okay, yeah, thank you. It's fun to be here. Thanks for having me. So I first learned of Simply Align in 2012, and I did the training in 2013, and it accidentally came to me in an email, and I was very intrigued, and I could not stop learning. And so from 2012 to when I first heard of it, I did everything that I could up until I just had to go through the training. And I've loved every second of it. I was just at a place in my life where I felt like I needed something a little bit more, and that was it. And I love it.
Nice. Okay, share with us. Can you share with us a little bit of your personal stuff too? Like I know you're a mama, you got a lot of kids, and tell us that part, some other parts of your life.
Yeah, so I have 7 kids and 4 grandbabies, and so we're super busy. We love chasing our kids around. They're all involved in sports and lots of different things, and so we love the outdoors. And yeah, we just love spending time together. And so the thing that I love about Simply Align is I can use it for all my kids and grandkids and everybody who's interested in using it. It's a really awesome tool that can be used anytime, anywhere, any place. And that's what I love about the simplicity of it as well.
Nice. Me too. Great. So what is do you have I know you also do foot zoning. Do you have a specific niche or specialty? Like what is your favorite thing to help people with?
So what I love to focus on, I believe heavily in the mind, body, and spirit connection. And so that's one of the things that I really like to focus on. The other things I focus on is connections, balance, and being grounded. And a lot of my clients, I have in my little intake form, when I put what is your intent or what is your goal for coming today, the majority of my return clients will say balance and peace. And so those are 2 things that I really feel are important in my life, and I love that my clients are connecting to that, and that's what they're gaining when they come to me as well. So it's super fun.
Yeah. Great. So for you, so your clients are getting balance and peace. For you, what is the most rewarding? I mean, I'm sure you're feeling that too as you're helping them get that, but can you expound on that? Like, what is the most rewarding part about doing this work for you?
Yeah, one of my platforms as well is awareness. I love sharing everything that I've learned with people to help them become more aware of situations in their life. And one of the greatest things that really I connected with when I first started learning this was the generational connections that we have. And sometimes we do a lot of things that don't really make sense. And then when we understand that it's generational, it makes sense. And the thing that I love about awareness is once we become aware, we can then start to make the changes that we want to make for the better in our lives. And so for me, being able to help them connect the dots of having that awareness so that they then can start making some changes for the good in their life, that's the reward for me. I love that. It's those aha moments when you can just see in people's faces like, oh, yeah, that's when I'm like, ooh, we did it. We did it. And I love it.
Yeah. I love how you just said that. I know I totally get what you're saying. Good, good. So do you have is there a specific story that comes to your mind about a client that kind of illustrates that or another aspect of what you do?
Yeah, so there was one particular client. We were just going through doing the session, clearing some energy, and we were starting to wrap it up, and it was coming down to the end of it. And I'm a really feely person. I feel the energy I just within me. And I just said to her, I said, I feel like there's something going on where been stewing on making a decision or something that's kind of weighing heavy on you? And I said, I don't know what that means. And she goes, oh my gosh, me and my husband have been thinking about buying a camper and we can't make a decision on it. And I was like, this is so funny because something just so trivial in life is buying a camper. Energy work can help clear that out, because we can go deep, we can go with the heavy stuff, we can go with the trauma, and things like that. And we can keep it light and simple. That's what I love about Simply Align is we don't have to resurface and relive all this big heavy stuff to get rid of, the feelings and emotions attached to it. But this one was just such a fun, enlightening little uh, session that I was having with the client of trying to make a decision on whether we should buy this camper or not. And it had nothing to do with money. It was something that it was just weighing on her. And I could feel that in the energy. And so it was just a fun little moment to see how simple and how it works in all areas of our life.
Yeah, that's a great example. And like you say, it can help with like big, overwhelming things and things that are smaller, but they're still irritating or they're still, they're still important to us. And especially with decision making and stuff. And that does have a certain vibration to it, an unease, unsettledness that I love that you could pick that up for her. Like, and maybe even in a situation like that, she would have thought not to bring that up in a session because the session wasn't for such small things like that, or I don't know. I can't put
Right.
words
Yeah.
in her mouth, but so I love that you're so skilled and you're so intuitive that you could help with that, help bring that out. That's awesome. What do you wish, Terri, that more people, I know there's some ideas out there about energy healing that are good and some that are not good. What do you wish more people knew about how energy healing works?
First of all, that's one of the things I tell my clients because sometimes they are so in awe about what's happening through the process of this session. So I let them know I am not a fortune teller and I don't predict the future. Like, that's not how it works. But it is just if you feel something about it, explore what that is for you. And like you said, there are a lot of different modalities out there. But if you were drawn to a specific one, there's a reason why. So explore why that came into your life. Just as I said earlier, that I accidentally, came across this email. There was no accident in that. And so I say that jokingly. But I'm super grateful because it's been forever life changing for me and for my family that I did explore what that email was all about.
Yeah. Well, I'm sure glad you got it. I don't even know that story, but I'm glad. So I don't even know if I need to ask you this. I usually ask people like, what would you tell someone who's looking at taking a Simply Align training? And you kind of just answered that. Anything else you want to add to that?
Yeah, there's a reason that, it came to you. If you received the information, find out why. Find out why that information came to you and see what that can do for you.
Yeah, awesome. So how do you personally stay balanced, grounded, aligned? Like on a daily basis, what do you do?
Um, I love to learn, and so I'm constantly learning new things, new ideas, new ways. And so I incorporate what I learn throughout my life in different ways. So it might look a little different from day to day, but right now, I love essential oils, and so that's a big part of my morning routine. And I set my day with intention. Sometimes we can just show up to work or an activity or an event because it's what we're just supposed to do or we know we need to go. But if we can set an intention of what it is maybe that we want out of this or how we can show up maybe for somebody else in our day, setting that intention for me is very grounding. Just with my personality, I tend, I see a squirrel and I'm off to the squirrel, and so for me staying focused, sometimes I have to work a little bit harder, but setting that intention in the morning of how I want to show up today and what maybe my goals are has been super helpful for me. And then in the evening, checking in on my day and finding just 3 simple things that I have extreme gratitude for that happened during that day. And those are powerful. Those are super powerful things to do.
Nice, nice. Yeah, they are. And I get the squirrel thing. Did you, is that how you said that?
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much. I always love chatting with you. This has been fun, and I found out some things about you that I did not know. So, tell the viewers where they can find you if you want to have seek out Terri and have a session with her. She is on our Simply Align certified practitioner directory at simplyalign.com, but also where do you hang out?
You can visit my website. It's bodyspiritbalance.com.
Bodyspiritbalance.com. I love it. Are you on social media a little bit?
A little bit, probably more on my website. You can email me at terriwrichins@gmail.com. And I have open communication that way, but I'll find you eventually if you want to connect on social media. I'll see it.
Okay. You don't have to. You don't have to have any. I just wondered, some do and some don't. So, okay. Thank you so much, Terri. If you are interested in learning more about Simply Align or taking a training course, and so you can be an awesome practitioner like Terri is here, like all our practitioners, you can go to simplyalign.com/certify, and there is another online class coming online live with me class coming up right away. So check that out if you are interested. And thank you again, Terri.
Thank you.
Bye.